this is the 13th season that you have done for Housewives of Atlanta. So 14 total, the show, but you've joined the second season. Oh my God. Did you think that 13 seasons later, you will still be on Housewives of Atlanta?
Absolutely not. Okay, absolutely not. I honestly thought it was like, oh, this is just something to do. I might be doing this for a year or two and move on or whatever. I thought it was just something to do for fun at first. You know what I mean? And here it is. All these years later, I'm still here.
You are the OG of the show. So in terms of Housewives on Housewives of Atlanta, you are the only housewife that has been on the number of seasons that you have, because you've been there since season 2 and you haven't missed a season since then, unless I'm
Right.
mistaken.
No,
So
I have never missed a season. I don't know. When people kind of say I'm the OG, I kind of feel like, I don't know. I mean, yes, as far as like consistent time on the show, I mean, I think myself, it's only like 2 other housewives besides me who's ever had 13 seasons on a franchise period. So yes, in that sense. But with Shereé being back, I
yeah.
don't really consider myself the OG because she was on season 1.
So speaking of Shereé, how do you feel that she's back? Like, how has that been?
I love that she's back. I mean, she came back and came with it, I really thought that she added a lot to this season. Not that she doesn't always, but this season I feel like a lot of the things that we had been questioning or wondering, well, what happened with that? All the things that we had talked about, like Tyrone, we've been talking about him forever. We finally get to see him this year. Same thing with Sheba Shereé. It's like we've been talking about that since the very beginning. She really came to finish what she started. Not to say that she's finished, because I feel like she's going to continue on, but you know, I feel like sometimes when people are left and not able to really show you, okay, this is how it all turned out, it's like an unanswered thing. So now I feel like we finally got some answers.
Recently, Shereé was on a podcast and she was asked about how you have said that if Phaedra were to return to the show, you would leave, exit the show. I wanted to have it clear from you why you felt so strongly that if that were to occur, you would leave the show.
It was a lot wrong with that situation to me. Obviously the accusations that were made were not just it wasn't like we were just coming for each other like, yeah girl, I don't like how you did this, I like how you did that. Actually, she never actually came for me herself. It was like in secret through another person, and you never knew what hit you. You know what I mean? And people don't understand, like, people are losing their whole careers, freedom, and everything off of accusations, right? Um, we've seen that happen to a lot of people in these last few years, where just an accusation can shut down everything that you have going on. And it was other things that happened that I care not to discuss, but I was just like, I just can't personally deal with her anymore. It's not that I'm saying she can't come back. I'm just saying I personally don't want to deal if she comes back. I'm sure if somebody had accused you of drugging somebody, you wouldn't want to be around them either.
No. You and Marlo got into a very heated exchange.
Well, obviously I wasn't too happy about it. But of course I wasn't happy about it. I mean, and we have arguments on the show. We have arguments, we have fights or whatever. So it's just like she and I actually we've been able to turn it around since then.
I'm sure you saw the accusations that NeNe has been making against the network and the show. You have been on the receiving end of a lot of like subliminals and not so subliminals in terms of things that she has been saying. At what point do you feel that you became like the threat?
She and I have had a lot of drama over the years, but I mean, my experience is not that, you know what I mean? So I just decided that I'm not really going to play into the stuff with NeNe anymore. I mean, as far as her lawsuit, I'm not named in her lawsuit. I don't want no part of that lawsuit. I don't want to have no involvement. Like people say lawsuit, I want to go the opposite direction. I got to get away from that. But so I don't really have anything to say about whatever's going on that end.
Now let's get into Kandi and the gang. Okay. So
Yes.
are you sad to see the show come to an end? And also, like, do you regret, you know, putting so much of your personal business out there for people to see and to judge?
I am sad that this is the last episode of this season. I felt like it was very fun. I love seeing my family on television. I love the gang, and they are hilarious. And I definitely felt like this is was this show was very fun to do.
Tell me about these new ventures. Like, so
Okay.
you are now, like, I just saw something, like, I can't keep up with all the things you're doing. There's a new, like, you're producing a play. Tell us about that.
Yes, I am super excited. Todd and I both we just became a part of the producing team for August Wilson's The Piano Lesson. It's an all-star cast, and I'm super excited about being a part of this.
Thank you for watching. If you want more extra, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you'll never miss a video.